So we actually have animation now when it comes to the Meteor Mission. As we already seen, the first episode, it was a CGI like movie coming from cutscenes of the video game, where the creators released a opening, and within that opening we see a lot in it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, because I report on everything that's Super Dragon Ball Heroes related, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Daima, as well as any other Dragon Ball projects that may be out there. Now, as you might see in the beginning of this opening, you see the animated character Beats actually putting his card into the machine, and he's getting ready to go inside of the game to actually play. Right there, he's met with Goku, who is in his completed Ultra Instinct. He looks back at them smiling, and they both transform into their completed versions of Ultra Instinct. As the two kids and Goku get ready to actually jump into their missions, that's when we're cut with a cutscene that shows Hearts. He looks distressed. The reason for that is because he sees Lags in front of him. Him and Lags have a close relationship. As we've seen in a new Meteor Mission manga, he already can tell that that wasn't Lags. So he knows it's somebody who has shapeshifted into Lags in front of him. Now, of course, we see and we already know that that's Majin Ozotto. I can also tell you that's looking at this video that the 3 Saiyans that's going to be pretty much going through this mission to go ahead and get everybody back is going to be Goku, Vegeta, and Xano Trunks. The next cutscene shows them, actually, Goku in Ultra Instinct Omen, Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and Xano Trunks in Super Saiyan God. They all 3 do a fist bump, and they all go into their most highest transformations, getting ready to find Majin Ozotto and take him out. Now, before we seen that cutscene there, it actually showed Goku, Vegeta, and Xano Trunks, and they kind of showed their silhouettes, but off to the left side it showed memorable moments. For Goku's silhouette, they showed him going Super Saiyan for the very first time, to his most recent transformation, which is the completed version of Ultra Instinct. For Vegeta, they showed him fighting against Semi-Perfect Cell, and then it showed him alongside Trunks fighting against Goku Black, or should I say Murus Zamasu. And for Trunks, or Xano Trunks, they only showed him going into Super Saiyan God. Now, on the arcade mission side of things, his card is revealed, and his special ability is to transform into who he's already consumed, which is Lags at the moment. And his method for attack seems to be opening some type of warp hole that shows a blast coming out of it. It looks like Goku's Kamehameha, but we don't know the name as of yet. Now, of course, we just completed the Ultra Guide mission part of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but it looks like in the 13th anniversary guide, the Namekian warrior in black comes from a space-time after fusing with Nail, and where Goku couldn't make it in time, he got killed with the others by Frieza and Namek. So that really does explain why he kept calling Gohan his disciple. He didn't quite get that real close bond that he would have gotten if things would have happened according to the way history arranged it. Now, going back to the Meteor Mission, the translations are out for it now. In my previous video, I did go ahead and cover the entire manga in its raw format. I won't go over the whole translated chapter. I'm just going to point out a couple of things that my translations did not point out in the original video. But I will leave the link to this translated copy down in the description. So make sure to drop a like. The official translated title was The 3 Saiyans Gathered to Defeat a New Evil. Now, according to the translation, when they got to King Kai's planet, everyone noticed that the Lady Supreme Kai of Time, Cronola, realized that something was off. Toki Toki, the bird of time, is too calm, but she can't really put her finger on it. It's nothing particularly unusual besides King Kai being missing on his own planet. But of course, it wasn't just King Kai that was missing. On that particular planet, Bubbles and Gregory is not there either. So what she does is she goes to her team, the Time Patrol. She asks Gohan, or should I say Xano Gohan, to confirm the time scrolls with everybody. She also confirms that she let Xano Goku go back earlier, so he should arrive at the time nets pretty soon. Just like I stated in my previous video, the reason why Vegeta attacked King Kai earlier is because he sensed something was off. Well, what he actually sensed was killer intent. And as you go through this chapter, you can actually see that Vegeta's picking up on a lot of other things. He's the one that picked up that he was using Lag's ability when Ozotto used glass to actually cut Piccolo's arm. Vegeta was also the one that picked up that he was using Heart's ability to read minds. When Trunks actually sliced through the goo that Ozotto used to consume Gohan, he actually let him slice it on purpose, even though he had already eaten Gohan. He just merely wanted to test Piccolo's regeneration. He also admitted that that hurted a lot, and that he can only use that so many times. It's also confirmed that when Vegeta was about to get absorbed by Ozotto, the Supreme God of Time did tell him to run to get away, and he was offended. Vegeta was offended by them telling him to run. Like, who do you think I am? That's exactly what he said. As he burst into his Super Saiyan Blue Berserker control transformation. But even then, Ozotto wasn't even phased. He was actually glad. He said, oh, he repelled me with his ki. And of course, at the end of this chapter, everyone's pretty mad at Goku because they thought that when he shot the Kamehameha and blasted Ozotto into pieces like that, that he had actually killed him without getting any type of useful information out of him. But of course, we already know as the audience that Ozotto is very much alive and he's just spying in on this situation at large. If you stayed to the end of this video, please leave me a like. Likes go a long way on this channel. Subscribe if you're brand new. Turn on those post notifications. That way you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys on the next one very soon.